Nathaniel here says Todd has beat Liverpool so bad their owners are crying to the Premier League. So did you read about this yesterday that Liverpool are reporting? Yeah, Liverpool's owners have flown over from America to have a meeting with the directors at the Premier League to demand an investigation into Chelsea for cheating.
I see him at the game with his shades on. Yeah, the owner. I didn't know that was why he was there.
No, they've come over to try and grass Chelsea up. They are
what? Because you ain't got no pool.
Do you think there was a question? There was a debate going on yesterday. Do you think Liverpool have lost their pool?
They haven't had a pool since Klopp's been there. Name me a world-class player that they signed that was world-class the day they signed him. Since Klopp's been there, there ain't one. Van Dijk weren't world-class. Alisson weren't world-class. Yeah, the only world-class player they had there at that time was probably Coutinho, and they weren't signed by Klopp. And then they sold him to then fund Van Dijk and Alisson. He's not signed. Salah was not world-class when he signed from Roma. They've not signed. Mane wasn't world-class when he signed. Yeah, Thiago, okay, fair enough. Thiago you can put in that bracket, but that's one player. One. They haven't had any pool. Yeah, Klopp's a great manager. Let's not, Diaz ain't world-class. Come on, man. Raise the bar, people.
I'm reading the comments here. Diaz. Some people are saying Thiago.
Thiago, borderline, yeah. Thiago, if he stays fit, quality, but he can never stay fit. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. We're struggling. Thiago and people are putting Diaz in. I mean, come on, really? Yeah, one borderline world-class player that they've signed who's never fit since Klopp's been there. They were always, and they've always been, since he's been there, the team that will go and buy the player that's really, really talented that could kick on to become world-class. They've never brought the world-class. And this is what I'm saying. It's very similar to Arsenal. Very similar to Arsenal. Wenger never really brought any world-class players. Yeah, Mesut Ozil, you can put in that bracket. He was world-class at Real Madrid. Didn't really live up to that at Arsenal. Alexis Sanchez, borderline world-class when we signed him. Sol Campbell was probably world-class, but we're going back all these years. My point is, in the last 7 or 8 years of Wenger, Aubameyang you could maybe throw in there and say he was world-class at the time. But it's the same. It's the same at Liverpool. They ain't got no pool.
I think what's interesting is this. We had a few debates on the terrace over the years. Hussam recently said that if Klopp picks up the phone to a player and we've got the money to get an agreement with the club, they do not, other than City, they will say yes to us over everybody else. I've been in hundreds of spaces. I've been in hundreds of spaces where Liverpool fans have said, barring City, and when they were as good as City, they went, because of our history and our heritage and Klopp, we will get picked. We have been waiting, I think, as football fans, to see a scenario where two clubs are legitimately trying to outbid each other for a player, and neither walks away from either deal to see who has the pool. And Liverpool fans are trying to go down this line of, they offered more money than we did. But part of your pool and allure is the ambition and money you're willing to spend. But at the end of the day, Chelsea have proven that right now they are more attractive to these young, super talented players than Liverpool. Plus this summer, whether you rate the players or not, both Amrabat and Mason Mount have said no to Liverpool to want to join Manchester United. Those inquiries have happened, especially Mason Mount. You've got Jude Bellingham, who said no to them. You've had Levi Colwill, who said no to them. There's so many individuals in the last few months that have said no to Liverpool. A year ago, a lot of them are saying yes. But this is why you can't rest on your laurels in the game. In a year, the landscape of football can change. Look at the difference and the view that people have of Arsenal, Man United, and even Chelsea that came 12th right now versus Liverpool compared to just 12 months ago. That is the difference for me when it comes to Liverpool fans must feel so embarrassed, so upset, so angry that between their owners and their manager, they've allowed themselves to fall behind the pecking order of Man United, Arsenal, and Chelsea in the space of the last 18 to 24 months.
I see a mock-up that a Liverpool fan did ages ago. Yeah. And it was Enzo Fernandez, Jude Bellingham, and Caicedo in the Liverpool shirts. There you go. How did you pick that up straight away? I didn't even know you were going to do that, by the way. Oh, no, that's hilarious, mate. Can you imagine that three in midfield together, though? That would be insane. But the fact that the levels of delusion, are mad. Actually mad.
You actually think about Chelsea's middle now. They haven't got Jude, right? But you think they've got two of those guys, Enzo and Caicedo. They've got Lavia in there, And when he's back from injury and Kunku's going to be ahead of them, that midfield is brilliant in the short term and has got the ceiling to be one of the best in the world. What Chelsea have put together is absolutely, I mean this in a nice way, sickening. I feel sick looking at it because it's got everything. It has technical ability, speed, power, athleticism, fitness, and longevity on its side.
Technical ability, ball recovery, passing. It's got everything.
It's mad. It is absolutely
Liverpool also got
crazy.
rejected by Tchouaméni as well.
Yep.
So the amount of decent midfielders that have rejected them in the last 12 months is mental.
But that's where I blame the owners and Klopp collectively. Klopp should have pushed harder. And the ownership, when they were at the peak of their powers, year, 18 months, 2 years ago, that is when you get Tchouaméni.
Right, so sorry to cut you off, Terry. This chat is going mad about Mohamed Salah to Saudi. What's happened? Is this just some idiot on Twitter has made this up, or is this actually a thing? And do you know what's funny? When I did a watch along for the game, right, I sat there, and when he came off, right, and he was getting the ump, I said, yeah, you should have took the Saudi money, bro. Should have took the Saudi money.
Now, okay, let me read this out. So there's a journalist. I don't know who these people are. I'm going to click on their account first. So I don't know who they are. There's a this just come from This come from a massive company in Saudi, 1.4 million followers. They claim, and I quote, that Mo Salah has reportedly authorized Saudi Arabian representatives to open negotiations with Liverpool over a potential transfer I repeat, this summer. OMG.
They're finished.
If this happens, Liverpool if Mohamed Salah, if he leaves.
Please go to the same team that Mahrez is in, so we can see them both in the same team. I know they play the same position, but bro, that's my team. Mahrez's team is my team now. And do you know what's crazy, right? I'm going to say this as well. That is the most competitive league in the world right now, Saudi. Every single one of them, I'm not even joking, every single one of them teams is trying to win the league. Me and Henry did a show yesterday, and I said, I didn't know how much it was, yeah? I said, Henry, Google it and see how much the prize money is to win the league. 1.2 million.
Wow.
And look how much money they're all trying to spend. Ronaldo beats Al Hilal the other day in the final. The next day, they sign Neymar. Yeah, that's showing ambition. That's saying, no, we're winning it. Then they're getting Benzema there. They got Mahrez there.
I mean, and they've all got the money for it. They've all got the ambition. It's crazy. Look, listen, Liverpool may reject this move. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with the Terrace.
Liverpool will not reject that move, mate. Trust me. The amount of money they'll throw at Liverpool,
and this is
Salah, they ain't rejecting it.
If they turn around, but this is also where you got to be. Listen, there's an ebb and a flow here. Mo Salah is still at his best, but in 2 years, 3 years, he probably won't be. If they offered crazy money, if they offered 80, 90, 100 million for him, as long as you have a good replacement lined up, you have to consider it because of his age. It's like, I love Casemiro at Man United. And maybe I wouldn't do this now because all the good DMs have gone. But say this was 5 weeks ago and someone came in and went 80 million for Casemiro. And we're like, listen, we could go and get Caicedo with that money. Part of you would do it because you think longevity-wise it's there. So there's an upside to this for Liverpool. However, short-term and with the way they invest, if they lose Mo Salah, I'm having a party. I'm actually going to throw a house party. Everyone's invited. My house. Come pool party.
Terry, apparently Alisson's linked as well. I beg the Saudis can come and buy. I'll come to Saudi right now. Just throw me a bag. Throw me the bag. Give me 20 grand a week. I'm there. But somebody in Saudi, I will commentate on every game. I will learn Arabic right now. Just get me out there.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I've just seen this report as well. This has come, the account that shared it. It's a journalist. I don't know who he is. He has said that Alisson Becker is being targeted by Al Nazir, and the Brazilian would be tempted to. Can you imagine they lose Alisson as well? Honestly, it would be.
Klopp will walk, mate. I'm sure of it. It will walk. If he loses Salah. But you know what's funny? I just did a show with Rance, and he said the same not right at Liverpool. And it's true, bro. When I watched that game, you need a goal. You're 1-1 at Stamford Bridge, and you sub Salah off with 20 minutes to go for Doak. That was weird. When Man United were in their pomp, would you ever sub Van Nistelrooy off or Rooney off when you need a goal?
No, never. Unless they were having a stinker, and he wasn't.
No, exactly. And the thing is, with Van Nistelrooy, just one decent cross, he's in the box bang goal. Yeah, that could be in the 94th minute. So you keep him on. Why are you subbing Salah off when you need a goal? There's something not right there, mate. 100%. That sink is sinking. That ship is sinking, mate. Yeah, big time. And it's glorious because they've been so mouthy. Yeah, so mouthy. Wheeling out trophies from 2 seasons and putting them together as one. Like, nah, man, doing a whole light show and all of that during lockdown for all their trophies. Like, get in the bin. I'm here for it. I'm drinking in their tears as we speak. If they lose Mohamed Salah, I'm gonna piss myself.
If they do, like as a Man United fan, it would be again. It depends who they've got lined up. But even now, like they've lost out on Lavia. Like, where's the move, Liverpool?
Yeah, but Terry, even if he goes, who is like? Listen, I'm not Salah's biggest fan. We know this, yeah, right? But the level of output he has at Liverpool is ridiculous. Which is why I was like, how are you subbing him when you need a goal? Because I actually thought he played pretty well. Yeah, in the game. So I was baffled that he took him off. But when you need a goal and Chelsea need a goal, that's always going to be end to end. And it was end to end. So you don't take Salah off because at any moment he can cut inside and ping one top corner. He can jink around and get a penalty maybe. So it was weird to take him off. But if he goes, what player in the world are they getting to give him that level of output?
None. No one. The only person in the world that is
Mbappe maybe.
And he ain't going Liverpool. Exactly. And again, that's the only way this deal makes sense. Legitimately, the only way this deal makes sense if you sell him, and theoretically, if they've got big money for him, they don't have a DM, but they have 110 million, they bid. If they got 80, 90 million for him, then it's Mbappe or bust. That's the only person that can replace him. I can't think of an attacker.
In terms of output, on the wing, 100%. Yeah, he scores 20 odd goals every season. Even in a bad season, he'll bag 20 in it. So, yeah, mate, this Alisson one's fighting up from what the chat is saying. Right, I will absolutely love it. Even if it's just Salah that goes, that is massive. But if Alisson goes as well,
yeah, but absolutely.